Good morning, everyone. Kansas Sports HQ is back, taking that spring break off and moving and grooving, kind of the things that we do here, follow the school schedule, and enjoy some time away to collect our thoughts on what we want to chat about. Nothing? Today is going to be episode 99, March Madness. Yes, sir. So how are you guys doing? How was spring break?
Road to 90. That's how it was.
Road to 90.
Road to 90. Hasn't changed.
Well, road to 180.
Yeah.
The same
Double 90. Spring break was good. Had spring break camp. Running and gunning.
Oh, 5 now, episode 99.
There you go. 99.
Yep.
Chris
Yeah.
Browning's sense of real. Working hard, Chris.
Oh, well,
Load 'em up.
so spring break for you, Sean. We had the spring break camp here for Wichita Parisi stuff. How'd that go for you guys?
Good. Really good.
One word stuff today. Good.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we had spring break camp in here last week, Monday through Wednesday. So got in here early in the morning, made for some long days, but that's all right. We're all about that here. We spent the first hour doing Parisi stuff. But, after the first day when we spent the last 45 minutes playing kickball, that's all the kids wanted to do the next 2 days. So
What I want to do most.
But I heard that there was an epic game of wiffle ball.
Tuesday, yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I came out and just pitched better than Don. He gets to come on here every single time and gloat about his championship. Well, guess what? When the chips were down, the wiffle ball, we just hit better.
Yeah.
And he's the one who divided the teams too. So
The first day, Sean was just dicing these kids up. They could not. He struck out like 7.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like, what is going on here?
well, I had to, I'm used to throwing a baseball, right? I
Yeah.
do it every single day. You start throwing a wiffle ball the same way you throw a baseball. There's going to be some cut and some
lots of
movement on it.
happenings.
So it did take me a couple innings to kind of throw it more straight. I also didn't want to lob it. Like, I'm not just going to let these kids have everything in the world. They got to learn that baseball is a game of failure,
There was 2
so-
kids crying in the corner after the second inning.
and that's fine. They got to learn. They got to learn. I mean, I went through that. So they have to go through it. So no, that was fun. Kids, I think, really enjoyed it. Banks did really well for all 3 days until he got clobbered because some gal who's actually a Parisi member forgot how to run a 5-10-5.
No, he was in the wrong. He ran right in front of him.
Yes, but she ran way past. It wouldn't have been an issue, but she ran way past the right marker. Came back. She got jolted though. I mean, Banks was crying, but that was more of a shock factor because
He
I
was
think
scared.
he put the hurt on her more than anything because she fell down and he just kind of dropped to a knee.
I'm fine. And then immediately
then-
just starts crying.
I walked up to him, I was flexing. I was like, "Let's go!" And then I was like, "You all right?" And then the second I said, "You all right?" And then he
He's
started.
like, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Fine.
He just instantly
fine.
says that.
Yeah, but it was some fun.
Usually he'll like walk off, like he'll go find somewhere in a corner to like so nobody sees him, but he couldn't keep that one in. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, you're fine. No, I made it. I was like, dude, your ass is finishing, dog. Like, get your ass on the line. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
And he did. He came
He's
back.
like, oh,
in.
I don't want to do it anymore. I was like, I don't care. Like, dude, sports are tough, dog. Like,
Gonna get hit.
it is what it is, man. Like, you got to work through it. And then he did the rest of that, but
Yeah, but he did really well.
yeah, he did good
Um,
for. That's like his first time ever, like going multiple days in a row like that.
Yeah.
So that was good to see.
Scout came the first day. She did really well too. I was like, pretty easy. She's like, yeah. I'm like, should see you around here more often.
Yeah, they had a good spring break. They went all over the place. They were running and moving, and
But it was good. We had a few new kids. They showed up, and then good chunk of members were still there. And then honestly, our regular class is still at okay attendance too. A little less than usual, obviously, with spring break, but
Yep.
still a lot of kids coming in, getting the work in. And I wasn't here Thursday, but
Yeah, classes were good.
went
we
out
always
of
take
town
a-
to Iowa on Thursday.
Good old Iowa.
Oh man, that's a great segue into our conversation of March Madness.
Yeah. State of Iowa represent.
Yeah, they are.
That was cool.
Yeah, they are.
I was not
So,
watching, but
just-
just when you sent it, I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
I was watching.
Well, last
I let
night,
it out. I let out a good suck it, Fran.
last night they announced that there's 0 perfect brackets.
Yeah, I think Iowa probably was the nail in the coffin there.
That wasn't it though. It was Virginia.
I think
Virginia getting to the Sweet 16 got that bracket. That's interesting. I had Virginia get to the Sweet 16, but I had them beaten Miami of Ohio, because I had Miami of Ohio beating Tennessee.
Where do you have Virginia getting there?
I had Virginia.
Well, so I mean, you look at the Sweet 16 right now is Duke, St. John, Michigan State, UConn, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Houston, Tennessee, Iowa State, Michigan, Alabama, Texas, Purdue, and Arizona, Arkansas.
Texas has been playing really good.
California, Colorado,
Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia.
I can't believe KU just let that dude.
Just run right
Just
in.
run.
Yeah.
that was what a letdown after coming back. That
Like
whole
I would
entire
rather
time.
see you clobber him
Oh
and
yeah,
just take his legs out and make him make the free throw.
That was great. Like you
But
can't
instead-
just
but
let
instead
him.
You just let him. I mean, and don't get me wrong, it was not the easiest thing in the world. Like he was fully extended back here. Like it could have easily
But letting
missed,
him
but
get
like,
that close to the
way
rim,
too close.
you would rather like one of their big, because they had it all spread out. That's exactly what they were gonna do. They had it all spread out.
Like if they're gonna,
You
kill
would
by the
rather,
three,
you would rather have the help defense come in there
100%.
and make him kick it out and try to shoot a 3, and then try to take even a contested 2, because you can still get out there on the pass and contest the 3 without fouling a lot easier. And that's just crazy. Bill Self was calling the right thing, making them foul and not letting them get down the court there. But then when chips came down, the players just kind of had a little lapse right there.
Yeah, they were running that man that just didn't. I mean, it took the guy out
Well, you
who
can't.
changed the game. There was a guy who came in when they were down, and he put up 10 points, had several boards.
yeah, the little Rosario.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were cheering him on. He was playing awesome, because he hadn't played very much all year,
Right.
but because of foul trouble and stuff, he had come in and he was balling out.
Yeah,
But
he went crazy for the 7 minutes he played or
he can
something
probably
like that.
transfer. He's gonna use that tape, transfer somewhere pretty well.
I don't know who we're talking
Because
about.
yeah,
He's a
yeah,
white
yeah.
boy.
I mean, we don't.
Hell
Mustache,
yeah.
Oh,
I kept calling him Dirty Sanchez.
I just resort to my timeline, whether that's on Instagram or Facebook, for information. Just to see how mad people are.
When you asked about Virginia, you said you were saying Virginia didn't make it to Sweet 16, right?
Correct.
Yeah. My bad. I misspoke there. But I had Virginia going to the Sweet 16, not Tennessee, is what I meant to say. But I had Tennessee losing the first round. But yeah, that KU game was tough. St. John's, I mean, they look really good though.
Yeah,
I mean, they controlled that
defensively.
game.
Oh yeah.
Kansas just finally kind of woke up, and Peterson started to take the game over a little bit there in the last 6 minutes, and that Rosario was playing really well. But
Yeah.
I've fled like the big boy Bedinga did not have a good game.
Mm-mm.
Then he got into foul trouble. They brought in that other big boy, and he's just too raw to really do anything. But that's what foul trouble gets you. I mean,
True.
you roll into that, and the refs. I mean, that's the thing about these tournament games too. They're gonna be calling. It's like either they don't call nothing or they're calling everything. And a lot of these games, they've been calling a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So a lot of teams getting into foul trouble early, and then having to resort to their like 9th guy off the bench, which they haven't used all year. Like Iowa had to do that as well. Brought in this guy who's played a grand total of like 130 minutes on the year.
Got it done.
He didn't do very well when he was in there, but
He decoyed like
he was a
he's
body.
supposed to.
He was a body.
So
Held him down.
right now there's only one double-figured seed in the Sweet 16,
And it's friggin' Texas.
Texas. I mean, they beat BYU, who was playing good ball. Then they beat Gonzaga.
BYU hasn't had their star guard for the last half of the season.
I mean, but let's talk about a couple of the crazy upsets that we saw.
Not a lot this year.
No, but I mean, High Point beating Wisconsin.
Yeah, I usually I kind of trust the Big Ten, and every single year they let me down. So this year I was like,
Nope.
nope,
picking
not
them.
gonna do
Yeah.
it. So I took TCU. I didn't take High Point, though. That should have been the 5-12 I took, but I took Wisconsin, and Wisconsin. So in the first day, you're already like, yep, Big Ten's going to be the usual. But now Big Ten's got, what, 5 teams in the Sweet 16 or something like that? So they're having a
Is
good.
that the most?
I
out of
think
any
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Big 12 has a couple. But anyway, yeah, High Point.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they almost beat Nebraska the next.
Well, they
Next
had
game, good, too.
Arkansas.
Or Arkansas, sorry.
Yeah,
Arkansas's good.
there was a pic that I saw that was,
Calipari.
or a little reel that I saw where they were faking out somebody, and this kid just like on High Point just staring at the sky, and then dude's like dunking on him. So
They played really well both games, and yeah, Texas. I don't even like calling that an upset.
but I mean, the Iowa-Florida is an upset.
That's a big upset.
That's a
right
huge
there.
upset.
That's a first Sweet 16 in my lifetime for Iowa.
Oh
Really.
wow!
They hadn't made since '99.
Nebraska won their first game ever. Now they've won their second game ever. Now they're playing their cross-state rivals.
Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say, I was thinking about what you
Grudge
said.
match.
Nebraska, Iowa. It's like I don't feel like I've ever seen Nebraska in the tournament.
I mean,
No,
they're not a basketball school. That's for sure. They're not a
No,
football school
no.
anymore. Let's be real.
they're
but-
volleyball.
Yeah, they're volleyball. They're a women's volleyball school.
Yep.
And they're very good at
And then
that.
that, of course, you already called out the VCU upset over North Carolina. That was crazy.
Yeah. I called it
Oh boy.
that one. But
I'm trying to.
I think North Carolina. I don't know. Are they irrelevant now?
I don't know. I
Did
just
they win?
no. They
No,
got
they-
beat by VCU.
They got.
Oh,
they were
they
a
beat
six,
them.
they were a 6th seed. I think they're always going to be a little overrated because the ACC is overrated.
For sure.
So when you get to the tournament time, I mean, North Carolina just doesn't have as much concentrated amount of talent as they used to have.
What about St. Louis over Georgia? I don't know if that was necessarily
mean,
an upset. It was an
8-9.
8-9. Yeah.
But I mean, it is it's a group of 5 school beating a SEC school, so that was good. I didn't have St. Louis winning that. They have the Cream Abdul-Jabbar on their team. St. Louis.
Cream. Yeah. Cream.
Yeah,
To do with the glasses.
yeah. It looks like a big version of Lincoln.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's what I kept thinking every time I saw him. But
Oh my goodness.
just
That's
doesn't look like a
hilarious.
basketball player other than his height, and he's a pretty solid basketball player. So he's
Yeah.
at Indiana State last year, and they made an NIT
Cream.
run.
Yep. WSU's
what a
making an
name.
NIT run.
Yeah. Did they win yesterday?
Yes.
Beat OSU.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool, man. They're on their roll. I was really, that was too bad. I had UC or USF who beat them in the championship game on last Saturday or last Sunday. I had USF making a run just because I wanted to see an American Conference team go deep. Just because it sucks that they're only a 1-bid league.
Yeah.
But yeah, they lost rather handedly to Louisville in the first round. So
Mm-hmm.
you know,
So let's make some fun predictions here for the Sweet 16.
sure,
Who you got, Duke or St. John?
I'll take St. John's.
Oh, defensive battle. Keep Duke off
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if they're able to, I think St. John's has more weapons than Duke offensively.
Maybe. I don't know.
But Duke's got the better player overall, the Boozer
Sure,
guy.
sure.
But I think St. John's. Watching them play a couple times this year, I think they have more ability to score on the offensive side.
Arizona, Arkansas.
That's a tough one. I got to go with Arizona because that's what I have winning my bracket. But
So
Arkansas.
so Arkansas has scored no less than 94 points.
they're running the gun.
Yeah,
But
Arizona.
Arizona's going to slow it down and beat you to death because they got
They have the bench for that too.
well, and they're just big boy. They got a lot of like really good players. They got like 3 really good players. I don't know if Arkansas has that. I haven't really paid attention to them this year, but I know Arkansas is really good.
Thoughts on
Arkansas has that one guy. That's the only other college basketball guy I've noticed. But I don't know his name.
I
or
think I'm
anything
gonna
about
go.
him.
I think I'm gonna go Arizona.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
How about
Might be.
Texas, Purdue? Texas is playing good basketball right now. So
Does
Texas
Purdue have
and
its
Purdue.
typical 2-7-5 guys they've always had on the roster for like 100
no.
year?
I have no idea.
No, their guard play is really good. Two
Oh.
white boys.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Exciting ones.
Exciting Whites.
But yeah, Purdue, I had them losing to Miami just because I always put my trust in Purdue. They always let me down, it seemed like.
They did not this time.
I know. The whole entire Big Ten said, nice try. Gotcha. So I don't know. I don't know about that game. Purdue
Now
or
you got-
Texas, but I'm going to go Purdue just because horns down. So
That's fair. That's fair. So
Screw those
Michigan
guys.
State or UConn?
UConn,
Why?
because I have them winning.
That's fair.
Yeah, Michigan State's pretty good, but Michigan State,
That's Izzo's team,
yeah,
right?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I really don't know about that one, but I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna go with UConn. UConn's got a really good coach, but so does Michigan State. That's a really good matchup.
Michigan versus
Spring.
Alabama. Alabama has scored 90 points both games, and Michigan has scored 95 plus both games. Who you got there?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll Michigan there. That's kind of chalk, but
Sorry, I just vomited in my mouth.
yeah,
But it's basketball. I can say the M today.
yeah, Michigan.
Got Michigan winning in one of my brackets.
How about Tennessee, Iowa State?
Ooh, I need Michigan State to win, actually, in this one.
I think.
What a dark horse pick. Michigan State in the final game.
Mm.
Didn't even know.
It's very possible.
Very randomized bracket over here.
I'm gonna roll with Iowa State on that one.
Dude, they put up 108 points on their first game and 82 on their second and kept Kentucky to 63.
Well,
Iowa
and
State's good.
they were down for most of that first half. The only time they were up in the first half was their last second 3-pointer they hit at the end of the first half. But they absolutely rolled from about, I think, 5 minutes to go in the first half on, and they just suffocated Kentucky on defense. And then they're making everything too on offense, getting inside. Momcilovic was nailing threes from all over the place. Taman Lipsey played awesome. I watched that game. It was they played really well. I think I'm going to take Iowa State there, even though their best player is out. Still, he might come back, but I mean he messed up his ankle pretty good in the first game. So
All right. Illinois, Houston.
that's a tough one. I mean, they're both really good.
Houston.
Yeah, I'll probably go Houston there.
Sure. And now our final game of the Sweet 16s. Iowa versus Nebraska.
Go Hawks, baby. I bet against them. I put Florida ahead of them. That's on me.
Does Nebraska run out of gas here, or do they stay on that emotional high? I mean, they have 4 days to think about it.
At the end of the day, well, so Iowa beat Nebraska at home. Nebraska beat Iowa at home this year. Talent-wise, they're not. I mean, Nebraska has more talent because, like I said, Iowa's full of a bunch of D2 guys. As 2 years ago, all these dudes were playing D2 other than Fulgaris, the big guy who's out in the not even the Big East. It was like, I can't remember what school he came from, but all these dudes were D2 guys. Price Sanford, who's one of the best the best scorer on Nebraska. He played for Iowa last year. A lot of storylines. Fred Hoiberg, Nebraska's coached Iowa State for a long time. Obviously, he's familiar with coaching against Iowa. And Nebraska is obviously making their first run in March ever. And so a lot of storylines going into this. It's cool that like 2 Midwest schools are in the Sweet 16. Well, actually 3, count Iowa State as well. A lot of storylines in this one. Iowa beat a better team than Nebraska did. Florida's pretty good, and they lasted that out. But how beat up are they from that? I mean, you have a couple of days to recover, but it'll be interesting. I think they really took Sanford out of the game when they beat them at home, and then they just barely lost in overtime on the road. I think Iowa's going to win.
All right.
You just got to take Sanford out a little bit. And this Iowa team can play some defense. They can slow it down there and muck it up like they did against Florida. Maybe throw a few punches like they did against Florida. Who knows?
Hey.
It was hilarious. I tuned in because we were watching the end of the Kansas game. I was just watching the score bug at first. We tuned in. I tuned into the Iowa game. and Fulgarius, the big man for Iowa, is down on the ground like swinging at this Florida guy, but he like didn't actually make contact, so they didn't call it like
Double tech.
Yeah, they called the double tech, and then I guess when they saw the replay, the Florida coach like turned around from the replay and started yelling at the Iowa huddle like MF or UMF or like something like that. So McCollum the Iowa's coach, went back up to get in his face. And then McCollum got interviewed about it like 5 minutes later. And she's like, so what happened there when, some tempers were flaring, the ball got on the floor, and you're like, well, yeah, man, we were just going for the ball, and then everybody just got so sensitive all of a sudden. I was like, that's like rage bait to the max, right? That's hilarious.
So
Funny.
outside of March Madness basketball, there's another event that happens this Wednesday. Sean, what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna be watching Yankees play.
The standalone opening day game. The Yankees.
Isn't that on Netflix or something?
The Yankees versus Giants.
Gay. Like, why? Why do we got to have it?
It's actually on MLB. Says
There's only
opening
a
day.
single game.
Says on MLB.com. Yeah, one game on Wednesday, and then Thursday. Then Thursday there's 11 games.
I'm pretty sure I do that. I do that all the time in my head. Pretty sure Yankees will, because they usually do this. You always get a day off after opening day. It's weird. I dislike it. I was like, why are you making me wait an extra day for the second game of the season? I waited this long for the first game of the season, but
Play 8 in a row.
Yeah. So I think Yankees play on Wednesday, then they play Friday, Saturday. They're on Fox on Saturday for Baseball America.
Why the Giants though? Why is that the?
It is on Netflix, by the way. You are correct.
Everything changed when they switched the scheduling to where you play everybody. So it's more randomized now. I think just to like get every matchup to work, because now instead of playing everybody in the American League and some people in the National League and having that on rotation, because that was an evolution from back in the day where they used to only play interleague games in the middle of the season, which is kind of cool.
Yep.
I thought, where you'd play, 12 or 15 interleague games right in the middle of the season. You go back to playing more games against your own division, more games against the rest of the AL. I think that's kind of cool, because then now I like it. I like both, but yeah, you don't get as many divisional games now.
Why'd they switch it though?
I don't know. Just for more exposure, I think. And I think in the old scheduling, you get less exposure for some teams because of West Coast times and everything. Like, not as many people are gonna. I mean, still people don't watch the A's and some of these other teams out there in the West. But now that they travel to New York on a weekend, they're going to get a nationally televised game, or to Philly for a weekend, or to Atlanta for a weekend, or so on and so forth. And then you'll get more. Every single year you'll get a matchup between two banner clubs like the Yankees and Cubs, or the Yankees and Dodgers, or the Red Sox and Dodgers, or so on and so forth, to where those matchups only used to happen every few years. So I think that's one thing.
Just
more exposure for everyone, because with baseball, it's always going to be the little teams crying poor, and then we make moves to help the little teams, which their owners are still just packing their pockets. The owners are doing fine, but apparently the teams are struggling because the owners don't want to spend money on their teams; they just want to make money on their teams. But
so
it's the big market teams' problem.
So your big game on Wednesday is on Netflix. It's Freed versus Webb.
So it is on Netflix.
Yes.
What a surprise! Also retarded. I told my mom I wouldn't say that.
Way to go!
Sorry, Mom. But doing these games on streaming services and everything, just so people have to buy streaming services. They're like, oh, it's for the fans. It's more access for the.
No, it's not. So you make more money.
It's so more.
Thursday, it all flows back to the same.
Thursday has Skeens and Peralta playing on NBC Peacock. And then you have Gallen and Yamamoto facing off later that evening on the same channel.
Nice.
NBC on the Peacock. And then, you look in your Friday games. Friday baseball has Apple TV there, so you have 2 games on Apple TV. Yeah, just fun stuff there.
Can
And
you
then-
not get them all on MLB
No.
network?
Well,
No,
so now MLB.TV, which is what I have gotten the last few years, which it works out for me because I'm a Yankee fan. Now, if you're a Royals fan, it doesn't work out for you. Or if you live in Iowa, it doesn't work out for you because you have 6 different teams blacked out if you're in Iowa, and then you have a couple teams blacked out if you're in Kansas here, if you're in the Midwest. So you can't watch St. Louis games.
That's
you can't
because they
watch.
play here. Like,
Yeah, so then they're like, well, you got to go to your local channel. But then all these guys don't play on local channels anymore. They play on their own networks. So then you'll have to go get Bally Sports, which Bally Sports went out of business. So it's not that. I don't know. It's just a whole dumb thing that makes baseball games harder to watch. And now they're putting it on streaming services. So in a sense, you're making it a little bit easier to watch if you want to watch one game a week.
Yeah.
But I just want to watch all the games a week, which I might just get a Yes Network membership this year, which is the Yankees home network, and just watch that, even though it's going to be more expensive.
I was
Because
gonna say, but can you get all of their games even if they're on like a Netflix? Probably not.
I don't think so, because that would lead to it being blacked out on the
Right.
on the other thing. So like MLB TV, whenever they were on Apple TV, for some reason I could watch it on my phone sometimes, but if I watched on my computer on the TV, it would say it's blacked out.
Well, I mean, you have an Apple computer now, so you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I did see I got charged for the app or the MLB.TV, which I need to figure out how to cancel that because that's on Google Play and it won't, for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because I have it worked last year, but
You would have to get your.
it's not
You'd have to
allowed.
log in under your Google account and then go to your subscriptions under your Google
Yeah,
account.
yeah.
So the Braves open up against the Royals. The Royals are at Atlanta starting Friday
I like
and
the
then
Royals.
Saturday. They'll have a Saturday night baseball.
like
like
Bobby
their-
Witt.
I like their team. I think they made some good moves this offseason. Now, the
Uh-huh.
Braves just need to stay healthy.
Yeah.
The Braves stay healthy, they're going to be contender in the AL East. But AL East is tough because the
NL.
Phillies are going to be good. What did I say?
Yeah, the NL.
Yeah, they know. Did I
Not
say
the
AL?
AL,
You
but
said
yes,
AL, yeah.
we knew what you meant.
I just wanted to correct it for our viewers.
Yeah, the NL East is going to be tough because Mets should be good. I mean, they might Mets things up and not be good.
Yeah.
But, they added a lot of pieces. They added Bichette and Polanco and Robert to their lineup, which fills some holes, and then added Freddie Peralta to their rotation. Took the Yankees' 2 relievers, added them to the back end of their bullpen because that's what the Mets do. They just take old Yankees away. And then the Phillies are kind of the same team, but should be. They're still going to be good. They lost a few pieces, added a few pieces. They didn't get like tons better or anything like that. And the Braves, they're just healthy. They're going to be good, but they
Yeah.
just weren't healthy last year. You know, especially their rotation.
Mhm.
And when you have AAA arms, quadruple A arms pitching all year for you in your rotation, you're not going to do very well. And then Riley had a down year.
He got hurt.
Yeah, and then Olsen was still good, but
That's,
he's not a Aaron Judge or Shohei Ohtani who's going to carry your lineup to. He's still really, really good, but so if Riley can have a bounce back here, Albies is healthy, and Acuna obviously is kind of the linchpin of that if he's healthy, and then. But he had some guys step up, like Drake Baldwin was really
Yeah.
good last year,
Yeah.
won Rookie of the Year.
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch that until our stuff kicks off, and then I just kind of forget about everything. When
Sale's back,
he's
Strider's back,
Strider.
hopefully.
Just
Schwellenbach should be back eventually,
Yeah.
and then your rotation's looking a lot better. But bullpen,
A
we'll
little
see.
shaky.
yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, man, ready for Wednesday, ready for the Yankees to get their season kicked off and rolling, and MLB to get going, so I can stop focusing on work altogether for the next 6 months. Not do any of my jobs here.
See,
And
Pitt
just-
State got run ruled.
Did they? They were
Yeah.
number 1 ranked team in D2 for their.
UCO run ruled them
Oh wow.
Saturday, and then they
University
run
of-
rolled them on Sunday.
Well,
So they exchanged.
there you go.
I can only imagine the coaches' conversation after that game on Saturday. 'Cause then they came out on Sunday, 11-0'd them.
Killed them.
Yeah. WSU's been doing some getting some good wins.
Baseball or softball?
Baseball.
Baseball wise?
They beat Butler last weekend, 30.
Yeah, but this weekend
31
they,
to 3
saw
or
that.
something like that.
It's
this
like a football score. Their quote on the thing was like, "We missed the extra point because they scored 27."
Then there's they did win. I think they took the series this past weekend.
Against Charlotte?
Charlotte,
or
I
was
believe.
it-
Yeah.
I believe it's Charlotte.
Yep.
So yeah, just lots
Yeah,
of
game.
spring sports kicking off and going crazy. I know Goddard Eisenhower kicks off their whatever league play this weekend,
I
and
think everybody starts high school wise. Baseball starts today.
Yeah,
There's
they
a lot of
had
games
They
today.
had that tournament last week.
I know Valley
Well-
plays tonight. McPherson's coming to Valley. I don't know what other teams, but I know that one.
Got to watch our West High boys at some point.
Yeah, we need to get that schedule and go. It'd be fun.
We'll see.
I did just
We
get
gotta put it
the
on our
Eisenhower
calendar.
softball schedule from
See
the
what Cam sent me.
Duncans. I need to see when they play.
The Duncans.
Yeah, the Duncans. Did you guys see JSN signed his 4-year deal?
shoot, yeah, man, that's crazy.
168 milli.
April 8th and April 10th.
West High?
West High plays at Northwest. That could be a good one to go to.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Get to kill a few birds with one stone.
Yeah, maybe a little west/Grays versus northwest/Curve.
Oh, there's a few West High boys on the curve.
I
too,
know,
yeah.
I know, but
We
you know.
just said Spencer Strider was back, but he has an oblique strain and has been removed from.
Opening day.
He's on IR. Yeah.
Dang.
Come on, Strider.
He just throws so hard.
Yeah,
I
dude,
don't
his
know.
freaking quads. Dude is a monster.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
Little
trying
fragile
to.
monster.
True.
Is it fragile?
Full baby man. Stay healthy, little boy.
That's funny.
Also play Bishop Carroll March 24th. Is that tomorrow?
That is tomorrow.
That is tomorrow.
Yeah.
5 and 6:30.
Where's that at?
West High.
At West High?
Yeah, West High plays Bishop Carroll at West High.
They have lights there?
I don't know. What does that mean?
I mean, it might be a homie. They must play. I bet they still play at West Urban.
Oh, okay.
If I would, I'm guessing. But
Just I can't
Wichita
remember.
Wizards getting ready to start playing.
Nice.
I did see something about that. I forget when their opening day was, but I think it's in the end of this month.
April 27th. Should we go to the
Uh,
West High Heights game?
Might be this weekend,
I
actually.
mean, we are definitely rolling into the end of this month.
Yeah, it's crazy. 1 week left on the early bird special for Parisi.
Oh, how's that been going?
For old summer training.
Any good things happening there?
Need to do that. That'll be a big thing this week. Reaching back out and sharing that one for the people looking into summer stuff. Save some money. Hop on it.
You know, I went out to GSC this weekend,
Where'd you go out there?
Saturday,
Oh, nice.
and just to see how many teams
It was popping.
had the unis that I designed and stuff.
It was popping out there.
Ran into some people, and then getting some random texts. Hey! I heard you can do the hoodies. So just all right. Let's see how that works.
Hoodies from the hood.
So, but I ran into a couple host families and chatted with them a little bit before we went down to Mulvane for betting on Mulvane. How'd you enjoy that?
That was cool. Chill. Nothing crazy.
Second place.
Yeah. I'd pop a shot, man. Whoa.
Manipulate toy.
That video is hilarious though. But no, betting on Mulvane was fun. It was a good time. Second place in the Pop Shot championship round. My machine stopped counting, so it was what it was.
You
I
were
was
just putting
pop-
too many through.
I was likely going to lose because Jacob Coy has I don't know.
He's
That
got it
dude-
figured out.
Yeah, he don't miss.
Yeah.
I put up 61 round, but he put up 60 every round. Like he was just boom, 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 boom right off the backboard. And I had to hit from I played all my other rounds on the right side, and then that one I had to play on the left side, so that threw me off too.
Excuses.
Was what it was.
Yeah. I had the play-in bracket. I had to face Sheldon.
We had to do a deep range shot.
For the win.
Yeah, it was fun.
But that event was cool. Had a good time.
Got some nice relaxation prizes for my wife. Candle, little sound machine, some eyeglass thingies. I don't even know what those are, like eye covers.
so something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So I did that. That was fun.
Then a jewelry jar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, there's some gift cards and stuff in there too, which I think we'll use. But
Yeah, I again won some pass to some swimming pool that I will never use.
swim.
So
You want to swim?
put that in our KCLB golf
Dave
tournament,
can't
which
swim.
is
You didn't know that?
I know
Are
how to
you?
s- I know how to swim.
He can't swim.
I know how to swim.
Didn't know your name was La David.
I enjoy swimming. It just when it's open, I'm busy.
That's funny.
But yeah, I'm ready for the KCLB golf tournament. Hopefully, struck a deal as I was wheeling and dealing Sheldon's second place cup. Well, you won
It
the
was
round.
actually
You
my-
won,
yeah, it was my
you won
divisional
a
championship
divisional
cup.
championship cup.
Hey, thank you.
I was wheeling and dealing the cup with one of the companies that was there, and
I was willing to sacrifice the cup. I
Yep.
was willing.
So I literally opened up the conversation. Was like, "Hey man, I'll trade you this for this cup that you just lost to my buddy." He was like, "What?" And I explained to him what we were looking for the KCLB golf tournament. So hopefully that turns into the putt-off partner as Idea Tech is moving in up in the North Wichita area.
God, they're going everywhere.
Yeah, right by Willow Bend. And then we found out that they're secretly involved in every internet connection that we have except for one. That's pretty crazy. So we're gonna
Hopefully
do
we get
some
a bunch
fun.
of Wi-Fi's.
Yeah, that'd be magical for our streaming service and things like that. So
Are you guys going to join the APT golf thingy?
what is that?
It's like the amateur players tour.
Did you do it?
No, I haven't yet. I literally just saw a post about it.
They
I
specifically
sent it
asked
to you when they
join.
first announced it, and then I was like, so we can't have a Saturday tournament at Willow Bend, but these guys have an event there, and I don't know how that's going to work, but that would be fun.
APTgolf.org. Let me look at this picture here.
Yeah.
April 19th,
Day before my birthday.
2026 season kickoff.
Where at?
Sand Creek.
Oh, good one.
Straight tee times starting at 7:30. And there was
So I'm
other-
assuming there's a buy-in and there's a cash.
you got to
prize.
join, yeah, but I don't know what. Yeah. So
Well, I'll
why
take
join,
my 26 handicap there and see what happens.
Why join the APT tour experience? Community, professionally ran events, division for everyone, prizes paid in Visa gift cards, play top-rated courses,
What are the top rated courses? they have on
divisions for every skill level. Here we go.
Ooh.
They'll put me in there.
Division 1,
Mentally
3.4 or
challenged
below.
division.
We're not
No.
there. Division 2, 3.5 to 8.4.
I'm out.
Out.
Division 3, 8.5 to 13.4.
Still out.
Division 4, 13.5 to 18.4.
Is that you right there?
You
Maybe.
guys are
No,
pretty-
I think he's Division 3 if he were to play often.
I'm an 8.4, so technically I would be a Division 2, which is kind of gay. But
D2.
Division 5, 18.5 and above.
That's me.
D5.
Oh, dang.
D5, boys. What do you get if you win D5? Let's see.
A firm handshake.
$3 and a high five.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Here's your entry back.
A couple of dryer sheets.
Some lessons is what
They're like,
yeah, this is sponsored by
you
the
get
golf.
10%, you get
Yeah.
10% off lessons.
It's
You
kinda
need
cool.
'em.
I mean, this is actually like big. Like it's there. I mean, I don't know how many. Probably 50 plus places.
What are some of the premier golf courses that you think they are?
Let's see.
Is Prairie Dunes on there at all? Just for shits and grins?
All right. Here's the
Schritz and grins.
here's the schedule. You got Sand Creek Station,
Never golfed there.
Turkey Creek,
Ooh, McPherson, we played there.
Never golfed there.
Lost 14 balls.
Auburn Hills,
I've golfed there.
Cherry Oaks,
Been
Mhm.
terrible.
Mariah Hills,
Where's
Mariah
that?
Carey's
Dodge
Hill.
City,
Oh, wow, that's a trip.
Mariah Carey's
Anna
Hills.
Briar Homecoming Folds of Honor, Frida,
Where's that at?
Waterloo, Illinois.
Not going there.
APT Homecoming, Waterloo, Illinois. Crazy Horse Golf Course.
Mm-hmm. Out by Hutch. I do want to go play that.
Tex is on my birthday, June 27th. Maybe I'll join. APT Independence Open in Hollister, Missouri. APT Summer Stableford Shootout, Cherokee, North Carolina.
So is there D5 at every single one of these places? Because if there is,
I think
How
so.
many? Does it say anything about how many events you have to actually play in to qualify?
I'm sure it's on there somewhere. Falcon Ridge on here is in Lenexa. It's a nice course.
Yep.
Tallgrass is on there. Heston. Willow Bend is on there. August 8th. What's that?
A weekend.
What day?
Saturday.
Interesting. You should ask him about that. Be like, how do they get to do this?
I would, but I'm
May
not
is a
trying to stir the pot
Friday.
anymore.
June would be a Saturday. Well, actually, June has less days than May.
Season finale is at Crestview and Quail Ridge.
So Crestview and
Quail Ridge is nice.
in Winfield.
Yeah, I've been there.
Is Quail Ridge in Winfield?
Something
Yeah.
Ridge, unless
Yeah.
it's Pheasant Ridge.
Quail Ridge is in Winfield.
I got
It's a
an
nice course.
eagle
That's
on
cool.
hole 9 at Quail Ridge.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Player of
It's
the
par
Year
5.
standings. Let's look at Division 5's Player
It's
of the
pretty
Year.
sick little chip in.
Oh, they don't have anything.
Yeah, so we're looking for sponsors so we can go, so the three of us can join and find our
Sponsor
way to
my Division 5 journey.
North Carolina.
Start from the bottom. Now we're here.
You know, recently
Well,
I
eventually.
swung my club and the ball ended up 2 fairways away, and I still made it to the green for a par putt and missed it.
If it goes 2 fairways away, I'm not getting that ball. 1 fairway away, I'll get
The
it.
thing is you
Two
could still see it, so I went and got it.
Yeah, but I don't deserve to hit that second shot. Did the wind take it?
I don't know if the wind, more or less, yes, depending on which hole we were on, but the snap hook was real. Once I got loose.
Danny Acosta? Is that ring a bell?
No.
For some reason
I know
that
a
rings a
Luis Acosta.
I know.
I was just looking
Maximo
at Division 5 and up, and that's one of the top guys. The winner of it, winner circle, Gary Lefevers. Whoa. Don't know.
I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Maybe
Yeah,
next
that's quite a bit. You remember when I joined the virtual golf tour on Golf Simulator? I was like $125 to get a chance to go play in the final DP World Tour event. Somebody locally actually did go and do that, and they sucked.
He's
But
playing a lot of these things.
yeah, that's crazy.
Jan Gamlin played in 17 events last year. Like, that's a bunch.
I'd be lucky to play in any of them in Wichita, the Wichita area.
Yeah.
I mean, I drive to McPherson for Turkey Creek again because that was a beautiful course.
That was fun. Yeah.
Just all the native grass, you just lose everything.
Yeah, you got to hit straight. Which
That pitching
It's
wedge
hard.
shot that I put 3 feet from the hole and then missed that for
player membership right here. $135 a year.
Mhm.
So play in any tournament across our expansive network, unlimited tournament access. So you still are going to have to pay
Mhm.
once you get into a tournament. Hold on.
It'd be cool if there was like a big cedar
Get
weekend.
a $50 credit to the pro shop, $50 off Turtleson purchase. I don't know what that is. $50 off Sinice products. Discounts, membership benefits. Oh,
Does it say anything about winnings?
Yeah, they pay them in Visa gift cards.
Oh, here, dude. Here's your $50 Visa gift card after you paid $95 to play here.
Oh, it's more than that.
Crestview is
The tournament registrations, all of them are 115 and up.
yeah. I don't know that I want to do that.
Like if you go to the Sand Creek Station one, it's 125 to 145.
Wow.
What if
You can join as a non-member though, which is kind of weird.
Can you use a cart?
I don't think so. If it's an actual professionally ran tournament, you probably have to walk it.
These are amateurs.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
a professionally ran tournament,
What's included? Green fees, cart fees, use of practice facilities.
well, maybe that's just for a practice round. You can use a cart.
No.
the actual round. They're letting people use
He
carts.
did say he was starting to cut, so maybe he's going to start finding that treadmill over there, walking, working on how far he's got to walk for his 18.
Trust me, if I have to walk, I won't be entering. Not doing that. Not paying money to do it anyway.
Well, now that we're talking about golf, Matt Fitzpatrick finally got his 3rd trophy on tour.
Yeah, I read something, or this morning it popped up how like last week he bogeyed and lost on 18, and then
Yeah.
this week he birdied and
It
won
won, yeah.
18. That's kind of cool. A little bit of resiliency there, which is kind of cool to see.
And then you have the Masters on April 10th and
Yeah,
11th,
it's coming
or
up.
whatever. I think so. I think that's after Easter this year. Didn't they have it on Easter last year or something close to that? Well,
It's
no,
always
that'd
close,
be
yeah.
way late because my birthday was Easter last year. So
It's probably before, isn't it? It was last year.
It was, yeah, last year. I mean,
About this year. It's also Rod Ellison's birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday, Rob.
yeah,
Robo Rob.
Robo Rod.
yep. I did wish him a happy birthday.
Don't make a joke. I guess.
Oh goodness.
I haven't talked to him today.
Well, is there anything else you guys want to chat about? Because we can wrap her up. You know, tomorrow's a big day, episode 100. Try to figure out what's going on with everything as we
100.
hit that monumental episode.
It's not really as important as 90, though.
No, for the 90.
I did want to
that was
say
fun.
one thing. You know, I was thinking about this yesterday. We went on a little family lunch to Buffalo Wild Wings after church.
Your family?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one I live with, yes.
Got it.
So, you know, I just walked into Buffalo Wild Wings. I opened the door and I looked around. I took all 4 corners of the restaurant. I put them in my pocket
Nice.
as I walked in, you know. So then people knew that place was mine.
Okay.
But then I sat down. There was a little chilly in there, like really chilly. I don't know why I was so dang chilly in there. And I just had a t-shirt on. So I got a little hunched over. So I kind of lost. I let all the corners come back out of my pockets when I kind
And
of
heat.
hunched over because it was chilly. But anyways, that's what you got to do on the golf course. You got to step up on the hole one. You got to take all 4 corners of that golf course and put them in your pocket. And then not only you got to do that, you got to do it on every single hole. All 4 corners of every hole. Just put them in your pocket because then that hole is yours. No one else's.
Thank you for that wisdom.
Wise thoughts from Sean Cutler here.
If you made it this far, you just learned how to win at B-dubs or win on the golf course.
Anyways, Sean, do you want to lead us in prayer as we close this thing out?
Sure. Let's get into the word first. Why not?
Sounds great.
Matthew 10:26. So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known. What I tell you in the dark, say in the light, and what you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetops. And do not fear those who kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny, and not one of them will fall to the ground apart from your Father? But even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows. So everyone who acknowledges me before men, I will also acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. But whoever denies me before men, I also will deny before my Father who is in heaven. Lord, thank you for bringing us back together here for another day. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for keeping us safe in all of our travels the last few weeks, and pray that everybody had a very safe spring break, all of our community here at Parisi, and then everyone else in our communities, our host families, our players around the country. You know, a lot of traveling going on in the last week. Just pray for safety through all of that. We know how crazy, I suppose, airports are right now, and just pray to be with people, to have patience, lead with the fruit of the Spirit, with patience, love, grace, faithfulness, and self-control, Lord, as we interact, especially in those situations. It's easy to get angry. And Lord, most of all, I pray that we do not fear things of this world as much as we fear you, Lord, and we use that fear to proclaim your name to everyone. Lord, as we go through life, continue to proclaim your name as the Lord and Savior, as Lord of this world and Lord of all creation, so that you also see us in heaven and acknowledge us in heaven, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Well, that's it for episode 99. One more to hit triple digits. There's a little bit of March Madness, a little bit of golf, a little bit of baseball, a little bit of everything. We'll see you guys next time.